Welcome to Scuba Bob's Ocean Quest. Our goal is to educate youth and adults on the importance of our oceans and waterways. Scuba Bob has been diving since 1978 with thousands of dives around the world. The oceans cover 72% of the Earth's surface. 75% of the Earth's oxygen is produced by the oceans of our world. Ocean Quest has been creatively produced to educate youth and adults on marine life and the conservation of both land and water. He and his team will share their passion for the mysteries of this liquid world of our blue planet. On December 14th, 2006, the white dolphin was declared extinct. Who will be next? Scuba Bob completed his doctoral dissertation on dolphin communications with disabled divers with a positive outcome between the divers and the dolphin. In today's episode, we will be diving on Yocab Reef.
I didn't.
You didn't? Well, you weren't on the list at the time.
How'd you know to get here?
He happened to call me this morning.
This was a last-minute trip because I got blown out on a flower garden
I'm Carl.
due to the weather.
I'm Mason. That is Mason. And welcome. We're happy to have you. I can't even talk. Happy to have you on the trip with us. So it's a trip that we've done a few times, and it's always a good time. And it just kind of started out. We wanted to get away and go to Cozumel, and then we had divers that wanted to go. So it's like, why don't we invite some more friends and dive with us?
It's phenomenal diving.
Mason was second in command and helped organize the trip.
Salt water, crystal clear water. It is legitimately some of the best diving you can do. It is, Cozumel is where I decided I wanted to become a scuba diver 6 years ago. I made my first trip there 26 years ago. I think this is my 20th trip.
The next thing I knew was I was on the plane and off to Cozumel, Mexico. The trip was just under 2 hours, and we had a relaxing flight because the weather was calm. Welcome to Cozumel, Mexico. We're in the town of San Pedro, and it's time to have a little Latin fun and crystal clear diving. Our hotel was just right, and we had a great pool. Sergio was our dive master and took good care of us. I'm ready to go diving. Our first full day of diving, we dove on Yocab Reef. Ed was my dive buddy, and we had a great time. Yocab is a great reef that's around 60 feet deep. On our first dive, we went down for around 1 hour. The current was slight, and the visibility was about 150 feet. There's one of my favorite fish. It's a French angelfish. On our dive yesterday, we saw a few juvenile angels, and they were black and with yellow stripes. These angelfish are in the open water and have beautiful white face with gold and black bodies. These fish would make a great mascot for the Pittsburgh Steelers. The fish to the left is a doctor fish that's at a cleaning station, where small wrests clean parasites and other things like barnacles. All the doctor fish has to do is sit there and let the other fish have a great meal. There's Ed. He sure was a good dive buddy. I never had to worry where he was. If I lost him, just needed to look around, and there he'd be either ahead of me or just right behind me. These are soft corals called sea whips. I love the colors and shapes. The small fish is called a sharp-nosed pufferfish. The small black and white fish are called bi-colored damselfish. It's not afraid of anything, and they will attack anything that is threatening their home or eggs. I'm keeping my eyes on a lookout for seahorses because in the past I could find them on this reef. They're really hard to find because they blend into their environments. Over the years, these reefs have been beaten up by hurricanes. There's another French angel. It might be the bait to the one we saw earlier. The yellow and black striped fish are called sergeant majors, and the silver fish with a black stripe is called a barjack. The yellow and black fish is one of the shyest fish in the ocean. It's called a rock beauty. Looks like Sergio's found something. I wonder what he's pointing to. I never did find out what he was pointing to. It looks like another French angel. I think I found out what Sergio was pointing to. It's a splendid toadfish which are only found in the Mesoamerican Reef. The Mesoamerican Reef is the second largest barrier reef in the world to Australia's Great Barrier Reef. There goes a school of blue-striped grunts. I sure am getting hungry. I wonder where we can find some food around here. Oh look, there's lunch. It's a nice looking lobster. But I really don't want to go to jail. This is a national marine park and it's against the law to take anything out of the water. So let's leave this guy alone and let him enjoy his freedom. Cozumel has some of the nicest sponges and coral formations of the world. Some of these barrel sponges are almost as huge as the ones in Belize. More bicolored damsels. The fish picking at the coral is a rainbow parrotfish. It eats corals, and when it poops, the crushed coral becomes the sand that you sit on the beach. It looks like my dive buddy Ed has 1,400 pounds of air left. He's doing so well on his air consumption rate. Sergio has a surface float out, and it looks like he's going to see if he can shoot a lionfish. Because the lionfish is a threat to the marine life in this park, it's illegal to kill lionfish. Looks like he missed. I guess we'll have to see if we can find another lionfish. The other dive master is telling us to buddy up with him so Sergio can take the other divers with less air back to the surface. It looks like our other dive master found a sand diver. Look what we have here, a yellow-tipped anemone. sea anemones are named after the plant anemone because it looks like the flower. It looks like the dusky damsel has made this anemone his home. As I said before, damsels are very aggressive, so don't be surprised if you have your fingers nibbled on. We hope you enjoyed our latest episode, and you'll be prepared to come back next week to be a part of our next expedition. Our planet is covered by 72% water, and we know more about the moon than we do about our oceans. I'm amazed at the newfound experiences we have around the world. The animals we find are unique and offer a new understanding to the circle of life. It is my hope that through these episodes, you will have a new love for this underwater world and help in its conservation. This pod of dolphins has a baby, and the pod is responsible for taking care of it. In the wild, mothers nurse their calves for at least 3 years, but nursing has been up to age 10, has been reported. Dolphins are very intelligent. There have been research that speculate that a dolphin has the intelligence of a 5-year-old child. So, the next time you find dolphin toys on the beach, tell them to pick up after themselves. Do your part in conservation by recycling, reusing, and renewing. This is Scuba Bob saying keep it safe, keep her clean, and keep it smart until we dive again.